Next up, we got the halfback toss. All I'm going to do, I mean, like I said, the play looks the same. If you want that same motion effect, you can try to motion the receiver across the formation. I'm not going to say that that works as good, but the bottom line is, I'm going to show you how to run this a couple different ways, but they all pretty much work to a varying degree of success. Personally, I think the best way to do it was the way that I originally did it, which is I just motioned the guy over into making him into a bunch, as you can see right there. I mean, it just basically clutters up that area so I can get around the edge. You know, like I said, I'm not expecting this play to necessarily hit a home run every time, but it's a very consistent outside run. You can also motion this guy out like this, which, you know, that's part of the issue is this defensive. Typically, the bunch works best because this outside linebacker a lot of times can blow the whole play up. You see right there, he almost did by you know, just getting past the pulling guard or the pulling tackle. I'm not even sure which one's pulling. But you can see how you're leaving yourself out there if you don't have an additional blocker, which, like I said, to me the best way to do it is motioning over the tight end into a bunch. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. If I motion over, I mean, you can run it with motioning nobody over. If you just want to quick snap it, once again, you see that guy gets in the way, you need an additional blocker. So, like I said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to borrow one of these tight ends off the backside and run away from it anyway. The inside tight end, to me, typically works best, and that's because, you know, with the pass plays that I'm going to show with this variation, you know, it's going to be better to motion the inside tight end. But as far as the run blocking goes, it doesn't really matter. Just motion over one of these tight ends, inside or out, doesn't matter. But like I said, the pass plays, if you try to mirror it, this tight end here could pull a corner across where the inside tight end won't do that. But you can see, like I said, I mean, that tight end got all the way down the line of scrimmage. He got all the way down the field, made a key block, you know what I'm saying, springing me for bigger yards. That extra blocker is key. And then, like I said, you haven't noticed one time where Bradley Chubb, the outside linebacker, has shot in, mostly because I have an additional blocker over there. And, you know, a lot of times he gets in the way, stalls up the defender long enough that the pulling blocker can get to his spot. So like I said, let's do this one more time. Maybe we can get a good look. But like I said, this guy right here, when I motion him over, I always try to make sure he gets set because I think that's important. But you can see Bradley Chubb, the outside linebacker, he's not getting through like he was before I brought him around.